Okay, Redlands versus Chino Hills. Gotta use those legs. There you go. Good. Keep going. Keep going until you have somebody to pass to. Because if you stop, that just stops the forward momentum of the ball. So you've got a driver. There you go.
Parker, get around her. Parker.
Okay, so you can pass the inside water. Good dump. Okay, that was a good dump. That was perfect. So when Stephanie's posted up inside like that, you could give her the ball between her and the goal, and then that way there's no defender between her and the goalie. And the only thing they can do is either foul her and take a penalty or let her shoot. So we don't always... Yeah, that was a little aggressive. So we had somebody left open in front. There we go. Keep going. Don't listen to the horn, right? You listen to the referee's whistle. So somebody's got to get open. So you got Emily down on that far side. You got Emily down there. Look for it. You're not looking for it. You're just swimming with the ball. You've got to learn to look for your teammates. Okay, good. Now everybody back on defense. Good. There we go. Okay, good. There you go. Between her and the ball. There you go. Keep going. Keep going, Rory. Good. Keep going. Swim around. There you go. Good. That's the way to do it. Be careful about coming from behind. Okay, very good. Now you heard the whistle went the same as the horn, so it's the whistle you listen for, not the horn. Ooh, be careful of that pass. She was covered. She was really tightly covered. Gotta swim faster. Gotta move faster. There we go. Good. We got Stephanie. There we go. 6, 5, 4. Okay, so we have no offense going right now. Everybody's just sitting and watching. We have to move. Even if you see Stephanie with the ball sitting on the outside, somebody has to drive to get open. If everybody just sits and watches, there is no offense, as you can see. So Faith, you could drop back and get that ball. Remember what we talked about? Remember what we talked about, Faith? That's when you drop back and leave the 5 open. You're not playing a person, you're guarding the goal. So don't just sit and press somebody and then go, well, it's not my person, so I'll just sit here. That doesn't help the team. There you go, enter it now, enter it now, enter it now. There you go. Should have done it before she got to you. There you go. You got a driver. So you're waiting until she finally knocks you down. You can't wait that long. You have to enter that ball quickly. And you got to get on your legs, okay? This is a thing we always talk about, working on your legs. I know it's hard to work your legs, but you have to work your legs. Okay, good job, Emily. Okay, be careful about that pass. Be careful about that pass. Okay, good job, Emily. Good. There we go, Stephanie. Nice. That's how you help your teammates. Okay, there's a shot. Too far out, though. See how far out? You were outside of 6 meters. You need to post up, down, all the way at 2 meters. All the way at 2 meters. Not behind. There you go. Not from behind. See, you can't come from behind. You have to swim around. Take the extra stroke. I'd rather have her take a shot than you get penalties. Okay, there. That's a good pass. I'll go with that, Stephanie. Good. Now down line, down line, down line. Somebody just left. We had somebody before. Okay, good idea. There you go, Stephanie. Good. There you go. See, now we've covered up the counterattack because we left as soon as the shot. They had somebody leaving, but we were able to get back quick enough to prevent it. You've got to make sure against the good teams, they're going to really. Oh, Rory, you got to stay between her and the ball. There you go. Nice defense. Nice defense. Good defense, Stephanie. Okay, you got Emily. Go down line and then move. Just sitting still. You got to pass and then go. Now you got to go. Don't just sit there. Now you're just sitting and watching. You've got to go. Hey, call for the ball, Rory. You're wide open. Call for the ball. Don't just swim. There you go, Rosie. Good. Take it in. Take it. Take it. Don't just sit and look. No, don't throw it backwards. Take it toward the cage. Okay, defense. Okay, we're not attacking the cage. It's like everybody's afraid to attack the cage. You need to attack the cage. You can't score if you're sitting back. Stephanie, there you go. Good. Okay, we got a 6-on-5. We got a 6-on-5. We got a 6-on-5. I don't know if anybody knows it, but we got a 6-on-5. We're stopping. Why are we stopping? Look weak. No, you look weak. We had a 6-on-5. We had a 6-on-5 and everybody stopped. Everybody stopped swimming down. Even though there was a 6-on-5, we stopped playing offense. Okay, good job, Stephanie. You have to pop that. You have to pop that. You can't just keep swimming. You can throw it ahead of you, but you can't just swim through the foul. Not behind her. There you go. Good. Now you can repress. There you go. Good. Excellent. Very good. Rory, you were just swimming. Rory, you didn't even know the ball was there, or you did, but you just were swimming. You've got to get your hand up. You've got to press, play defense. You can't just swim. I will never get it done. So you have to attack. There you go. Now move. Now swim. Up. Now go on defense. Okay, so Stephanie, they said you pulled on her arm to get the ball. So we need help back.
Yeah, it does, but
You've got Pearl. So So don't try to make the big long pass. There we go. Good. Now look into center. Look into Rory. Look into Rory. Rory, you need to post up at 2 meters. There we go. That's what we want.
Go to the ball, Jill.
Okay. So we need to enter that ball back into center. We cannot just dump it now. Rory, you just tried to block it. You didn't try to catch it, you blocked it. And that's why you couldn't shoot. You actually just put your hand up and blocked it. Okay, it's your ball, Rory. Rory, you have to pop the ball. Pop the ball. We practice this every practice. And we talk about it all the time. You can't just swim through the ball. You must pop the ball. Either throw it ahead of you, pop it up, or pass it. And this is what we talk about, habits. When we tell you things in practice, you have to listen to what we're saying, and you have to put it into practice. You've got to, even if we're not telling you over again. Okay, good shot, Stephanie. Even if we're not reiterating it and telling it over, you have to keep it in mind and practice it. If you only pay attention when we tell you, you'll go right back to your bad habit, and then in the game, that's what you're going to do, is your bad habit. When we tell you in practice, we cannot constantly harp on you over and over and over, because we have 10, 12, however many girls we've got out there. We can't be reminding everybody about everything. When we see it, we tell you, and you have to fix it. It's up to you to fix it. Okay, so Rosie, you can't just be looking at her. Okay? You ended up getting it, but you can't just be looking at her. You have to be aware of where the ball is. Use your neck. Hey, give it to Rosie. You've got Rosie. Stephanie, you have to pop the ball. I'm totally surprised they didn't just call you back again, because you didn't pop it. Wow. That ended up being a good shot. Okay. Normally, Gabby, we would tell you not to shoot from there. That's not a great place to shoot from. So there was nobody between you and the cage. You could have improved what we call improved your position. In other words, it doesn't mean just go straight towards the cage. You slide towards the middle while you get closer, and then that gives you more angle to shoot at. Okay, good, Ananya. Nice job, Ananya. So somebody has to help the ball. There we go. Now remember, when you're swimming, I see a lot of you girls just swimming down line. You got down line. Don't swim. Remember, don't pass it across the cage. Look down first. Look toward the cage. Look toward the cage before you pass it backwards. Don't pass it backwards. Pass it forward. Always look forward toward the cage. Don't keep looking backwards, because you're not going to get anything by throwing it backwards. It has to go towards the cage. Rosie, that's going to be your help. Somebody has to help back. Somebody has to help back. So somebody should... Okay, good. Okay, remember what I said. So we've got girls that are sitting out thinking, I'm guarding my person. I have her guarded. But she's out 9 meters out. She's not going to shoot. The person that's going to get the ball and shoot is the person sitting in center. We have to help back to center. Sitting out at half, watching your person doesn't help our defense. We're not really playing the game. There you go. Good. Nice pass. Oh, very nice pass. Oh, you picked the ball up from on top. Oh, there you go. So you ended up inadvertently making a very good shot where you picked the ball up, kept your body between you and your defender. You get your legs under you. If she reaches over you when you do that, that's a penalty. The goalie went up when you did that, and you delayed for a second because you lost control of the ball. But by doing that, the goalie went up, and then she was falling when you shot the ball. That's why it went in, because she was falling. Okay, and it was because of that slight delay. So learn from that. Next time you're in that position, don't just pick it up and shoot it immediately. Because you have the advantage, you're in front of your defender. Pick it up, delay for a second. Make that goalie have to get off on her legs and then get off her with this. Okay, good job, Emily. So we've got everybody swimming head down. Nobody's looking to help the ball. Everybody's swimming head down. Look at that. Nobody's swimming. Nobody's looking. Okay. Now we finally have somebody that's looking for the ball. That's 10 seconds off the clock because nobody was looking for the ball. Everybody was just swimming with their head down, going to a spot. Good. Nice pass. That turned out to be a great pass. Now, you girls that are sitting back at half, look at how far back you are. While we were on offense, you sat back and did nothing. So when Stephanie got an exclusion, she had nobody to pass to. You were all the way past half. So there was no way for her to get a good opportunity to pass that and set up a 6-on-5. You girls are not getting into the offense. You're sitting back. We can't, against any kind of a decent team, we cannot play back like that. We have to press the offense. We have to have 6 people at 6 meters or closer. All 6. Where that yellow cone is, you see a yellow cone, a red cone, and then a yellow cone closer to the cage. The yellow cone that's farthest out, we have to have every player at least at that cone. We cannot have you sitting back where the white cone is. Okay, good, Pearl. Keep pressing. Stay between her and the cage. Very good. Excellent. Good job. Keep your hand off of her. Put your hand up. Just put your hand up. Okay? All you're doing is trying to press her. So Pearl, you got to be careful about overcommitting. You were going after her, she passed it, and you were so overcommitted trying to go after her instead of just simply pressing her. You were trying to steal the ball. Don't try to steal the ball. Just make her run the clock out. You saw what happened there. She took so much time, they didn't have any time left to do anything. That's all you're trying to do. You're just trying to make the clock run out. You're not trying to steal the ball. Just make them play with it. See what they're doing with us? Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can play some defense here. Okay, good defense, Stephanie. Way to press her. That's all you got to do. Make her waste the clock. There you go. They got 12 seconds left to run an offense. So we just come back, play defense. That's all we got to do. Okay? That's all we got to do. Run the clock out. Hey, you got Emily coming down the middle. There you go. Keep going with it, Emily. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. So what we did was we moved it backwards instead of toward the cage. Keep going. You can go all the way to the cage with the ball. You don't have to stop. Keep going. They're behind you, so there's no reason to stop. Okay? Stephanie needed to follow you. Rosie was going in and right next to you. You either take the shot when you're closer, or you give the ball to Rosie, or you give the ball to Stephanie. Okay? So you kind of pulled and jumped in front of her. Be careful. There you go. There you go. Yep, just keep going. Just keep going. There you go. Good. See what I mean by wasting a clock? You don't have to steal the ball. You just make them waste the clock. That's all. So we need to look forward instead of backward when we pass the ball. We have a very bad habit of looking backwards to find somebody. Rory, you can't just reach for it. You have to actually jump to it. The defender's going to jump to it. You waited for the ball to come to you instead of going toward the ball. Your job is to get the ball, not just wait for it to come to you.
Come on, Dad.
Hey, now go. Now go. Don't just sit and watch. Go. See, we're taking 2-3 seconds of transition time, watching the ball to see what's going on. We already know it's in our possession. We know the goalie has it. There's nobody pressing the goalie. Stephanie, go to the cage. Oh, nice turn. Very nice turn. Now go all the way to the cage. All the way. Don't stop there. Why are you stopping at the 5? I don't know why you stop at the 5. Emily, keep going. You're stopping at the 5 every time. You can go all the way down to the 2. There's nobody between you and the cage. Take it all the way in. Remember what I've said. Take what the defense gives you. Okay? If they're going to give you all that open water, take it. There you go, Emily. Good. Nice play. Very good defense. Now you can give it down to Stephanie. Stephanie, go towards the cage. There you go. You got Aubrey. Good, Aubrey. Go. Keep going, Aubrey. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay. So get on your legs and aim for a corner. Okay. One of the biggest mistakes new players make is they look at the goalie when they're shooting, and then you throw it right at where you're looking. So instead, look at a corner. Don't worry about fooling the goalie. Just put it in a corner and the goalie can't get there. Okay? That's just all you're trying to do. Put it in a corner and the goalie can't get there. Okay, so Rory, you're following somebody all the way out who is no threat whatsoever. Do you see what you're doing, Rory? You followed her all the way to the 5 for no reason. She was no threat, and you followed her all the way out there. She didn't have the ball. And you're the one that actually caused that goal, okay? Because Rosie was beat, you were supposed to fall back and get number 3. Don't worry about number 13 because she's swimming away from the goal. You're chasing her for no reason, okay? All you girls need to understand this concept. You're not playing a person, you're guarding the cage. So if somebody swims away from the cage, go ahead and stay back and help middle. They're moving away from the cage. They're not a threat, okay? Especially if they don't have the ball. So, Gabby, you can't sit and hold the ball. They're going to steal it from you. You cannot just sit and hold the ball in your hand, okay? You have to protect it. That means put it down and turn your back and then pick it up again. Don't just sit and hold it in the air. They're going to knock it out of your hand. Okay, same thing here. Gotta be careful. Okay, now you got Stephanie. There you go. Perfect. Nice pass. That was a beautiful pass. Nice patience on that, Stephanie. That's exactly what you want to do. Nice patience. Pick the ball up, pump fake once or twice, goalie jumps, and you put it in. So Gabby, why are you swimming way outside? You weren't guarding anybody, you were just swimming. So Stephanie, you had no idea where the ball was. You were staring at number 21. You had no idea where the ball was. So, Ananya, you cannot put your head underwater after you jump because now you don't know where the ball is. I said this in the last video. You remember that? Don't go up and then lose your legs completely and put your head underwater because you've lost track of the ball. You have no idea where it was. Right in front of your face, but you didn't know where it was. Okay? Because you put your head underwater. Water polo is a game where you always have to have your head up. You always have to be aware of where the ball is. Good. There we go. Good. Nope. Now you're just passing it. Oh, okay. Get it back into Rory. Oh. Remember, we only have 30 seconds. We cannot take the whole time. We can't take the whole time. Be aware of the shot clock. This is the other thing, is being aware. Nice, Nanya. Nice block. So you got Emily. Emily, don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop. So you had Suzanne going. Okay, now you got Rory, but you threw it right to a defender instead. So what you're doing is you've got what we call tunnel vision. You've picked one person to pass to, and that's the only person you see. You're not looking around. Rory was posted up. Pearl was swimming down there, but she wasn't in a position to receive the ball. If you give it to Rory, maybe Rory can give it to Pearl, or maybe Rory can shoot. But what you did was you locked in on Pearl, and you never looked anywhere else. This is what we talk about awareness. Know where the ball is. Know where your teammates are. Know where every... So weak means... So you girls are not... Suzanne is wide open and nobody is looking at her. I don't know whether you're just thinking I don't want to give it to her or whether you actually don't see her. But she has twice been wide open. So I just gave the speech in the break, and this is basically it. You have to be aware of where is the ball, where are all of your teammates, where are their defenders. Is there a defender behind me closer to our cage, so we have to go back and cover up? How many seconds are left on the shot clock? What is the goalie doing? These are all things you have to be paying attention to at all times during the game. It can't just be, I have the ball, so I'm going to do this. Or I'm just going to swim down to the 2 and I'm going to wait. You have to be aware of all those things so that you can make decisions. This game is about making quick decisions. It's not about, I'm going to do this, and then 15 seconds later, that's what you do. Because the game changes constantly. It's changing every second. And so you have to make your adjustments to what's going on. This is the part about experience. And of course, if you're tired, it's going to be harder to do that. Keep swimming, Aubrey. Keep swimming. Keep swimming. Don't go behind her. Keep swimming. Good. There we go. So what you guys did was you didn't climb on her back, and that was great. Because what it did was it forced her to have to make a good shot, and our goalie was right there. So you didn't really need to stop her. All you had to do was make it hard for her to shoot and let our goalie take it away. So Aubrey, you can't sit with your hand in the air. You've got to actually move. You've got to swing. You can't just sit there. Okay, so we got another 30 seconds. Oh, down to Rosie, down to Rosie, down to Rosie, down to Rosie, down to Rosie. There we go. Now we're ready to set up. Okay, take your time. Take your time. No, we need to pass the ball. This was a 6-on-5. Were you aware it was a 6-on-5? You're thinking, well, they're letting me get close to the cage. Of course they are. The goalie is on you. So what you have to do is pass it so the goalie has to move somewhere, then get it back. And when you get it back, the goalie is not set on you. Good, Gabby. Good pressure. Keep pressing. There you go, Gabby. That's fine. We're good. Somebody help back. Somebody help back. Somebody help back. There we go, Rosie. You're helping. Good. You're almost ready to help. Come back further, Rosie. There we go. Don't give up. Rosie, why are you chasing her? There's no reason for you to chase her. She's not a threat. You're following somebody out who's not a threat. Okay? So you were following number 7. She was going away. She was starting to go back on defense. And you started going with her before we had the ball. This is not a man-to-man type game. Look at Rosie. Look at Rosie. There you go. Now go to the cage, Rosie. Now go to the cage. Don't. Up and slide. 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 Why pass it backward? Come on, ladies. Nobody wants to shoot. Why? Why does nobody want to shoot? No, we got to swim faster. Hey, you're not even trying. You're staying with your player. You're not coming back to play defense. So, Aubrey, you pulled on her. You pulled on her. So what you did was you swam next to her and you actually pulled on her. So just keep swimming like you did the last time. Watch, go back and rewind the video and watch what you did the last time. You just swam next to her. You didn't grab her. You didn't pull her. You just forced her to make a bad shot. That's what you need to do. Don't give them a penalty shot, okay? This is the worst possible thing for us because a penalty shot scores about 80% of the time, okay? A shot like she was going to have is maybe a 50 or 40% shot. I'd rather have her take a shot that's a 40% or 50% shot than an 80% shot. This is the part of the game where we talk about you have to be aware. You have to think about what's going on. You have to understand the situation. Okay? You're not just swimming randomly back and forth, throwing the ball, hoping that something happens. Don't let the ball skip by you. You just let it skip. You didn't have your hand up. You weren't ready for the ball. You were expecting it to come to you. You weren't actually trying to go to it. Suzanne, I don't know who you were passing to. Don't just randomly throw the ball because you don't know what else to do. This is the result. This is what I talk about. You're doing everything for a reason. You're not doing things because I don't know what else to do, so I'm just going to throw it. Okay? You do everything for a reason. If you don't know what to do, hold on to the ball, and at the end, dump it. That is the smart thing to do. So, Suzanne, you have to swim with your head up. You have to be looking. Now you got middle. Now you got middle. Now you got middle. There you go. That's the play right there. That's where legs come in. Got to be quicker, ladies. So that's what happened. You caught the ball, you put it in the water, put your hand on top of it to pick it up. This is where passing comes in. There you go, Faith. There you go, Faith. Good. Now get it. Okay. So you had your hand on it, and then you suddenly just stopped. You stopped playing because the ball got flipped away, so you just put your hips straight down and you just stopped playing. You stopped trying to get the ball. And that's why they got it. So now you got Emily down line. There you go. Good. That's it. We work it down line. Okay, Rory, you have to post up at 2 meters. There we go. Okay, you got Stephanie. Give it to Stephanie. Good. Nice. Very well done, Stephanie. That was good. That was well done. So if you've noticed, the last several times they've actually scored. Oh, yeah, you pulled back on her. Okay, good, Ananya. Nice job, Ananya. Good job, Gabby. Stephanie now has 2. Okay, good. Now down line to Emily. You got Emily. Don't look across the cage. Look down. Look down line. You got it. You got Gabby. Get on your legs. Gabby, you're not even looking for the ball. You're just swimming. You're swimming and not looking for the ball. Keep going. Keep going. It's not over yet. Keep going. Keep going. Why are we so slow? Okay, good. Take advantage of their mistake. Okay? They hesitated. We knew the ball was turned over. Remember what I said about the horn? Never listen to the horn. Always listen to the referee's whistles. If you would listen to just the horn, oh, look at Gabby. You got Gabby all the way down there. There you go. Gabby, get on your legs to shoot. Don't shoot with your chin in the water. You shoot so much better in practice. You've got to get your legs under you and leg up and then shoot. Okay? Just because it's a game doesn't mean that anything changes. So, Emily, you left her too soon. You left her open. I know you were trying to help Pearl, but I'd rather you prevent the cross pass because Ananya is set on the person with the ball. Once you moved across and gave it to, and they could give it to number 3, Ananya is not in position anymore. She's out of position. Be careful, make sure that your teammate knows. Down line, you've got... Okay, get on your legs. Get on your legs. Get on your legs. Come on, Pearl, you got to swim fast. It's not on your back. Why do you care where the ball is? Why are you looking for the ball back there? Don't swim on her back. Good. Now just hold on to it. There you go. Hold on to it. Have her hold on to it. Just have her hold on to it. There's only 13 seconds left. Okay? We win the game if you hold on to it. There's no need to pass it. There you go. Good. There you go. Very good.